Hello, everybody. Graveless here, continuing our mid-game China run and looking at. Do I buy orgs? Always a tough question. Always a tough question. We're currently. Well, I should throw some level ups at people. We're currently in the middle of an awkward point in the run. We got kicked out of Jupiter, which ruined a lot of my plans, in all honesty. It was expected, but also still sucks. Like, just because you expect something to happen doesn't mean you're not sad that it did in fact happen. Yeah, let's just raise your science some more. So we are currently just leveling things up as we build up to the next big Jupiter incursion, which will be coming soon. Last video, I finally hit my point of laziness, which is I'm just putting all my counselors on auto because I no longer... It's not that microwing does nothing, it's that I don't wanna. Like, that's the honest truth of it, is I just don't wanna. I want to get the game over faster, and even if that might make in-game time slightly longer because I'm doing less efficient actions in-game, it will make it go by faster in real time, and I honestly feel like that was what matters substantially more. We're building up government in the EU to boost its research. Republic of China. We are now seeing cohesion pull us down fast enough that we cannot counteract it with knowledge. So we're going to counteract it by actually running welfare. And I'll do a take of government just to refix that. It won't cost us that much. The big thing right now is we're just sort of researching technologies while this fleet builds. Oh, I could build some more. Let me look here. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 battleships, another 3 battle cruisers. My Jupe 2 fleet currently has 1 battle cruiser. That might be able to take it. Oh, that's awesome. And this is one of the things that happens to me a lot, is I wind up going, this feels like I could get away with it. Oh, that's actually great. I'll finish this and then plug that in there. Yeah, our next big upgrade on Earth is going to be getting the Pan-Asian Combine, which will happen soon. Yeah, that's useful enough. I'll probably grab it. Yeah, we're going to kind of be in social techs for a little bit while we slowly but surely work our way through all of our other tech priorities. My counselors are going to come off auto when... Honestly, they're going to come off auto when the PAC is done, or I get enough CP cap to actually do literally anything else. Oh, that helps. That does help. Zoomlaz, join Jupe. Zoomlaz, I think I need to refit because I believe these are all in Mercury. Oh god, I have so many. Right, that was the thing that was happening. I have so many fucking ships to refit. I forgot about that. That is absolutely a thing that is going to dominate almost everything else. It's going to take so long. It's honestly the worst part of the game, at least in my opinion. Sure, I'm going to do this just to get it out of my queue. Honestly, I shouldn't, but I want my menu neat. Oh, Quantum Gaming. Let's see here. Yeah, sure. Oh, also, because I know people like this, the tea of the day is a green tea that is golden starfruit. People have to again. This tea has starfruit, obviously enough, but also has a significant amount of mango and orange in it, which it's a nice light thing that I really enjoy, especially given how terrible it is outside right now. I'm not sure where any of you live. Where I am, it's a swamp. Like, just an absolute unpleasant, humid, disgusting day outside. I was outside for a while, and this is just bad. I don't want to be back outside right now. We're going to drop that down. Ship construction. Let me just check Ceres. It's worth doing the refit. I hate doing the refit, but it's worth doing the refit to save on fuel. Anyway, I have a delicious tea, which really helps me out.
Offering support. Lending my expertise.
Run welfare until this gets roughly fixed. It's going to be a little bit. This is Zoomlaz, it goes to Jupe. This is Zoomlaz, it goes to Jupe. Do I need to refit those? I have so many obsolete designs. This is the way, though. No, Zoomlaz blocked it. Awesome. Instruments of soft power is done. Our CP cap is higher. There's an interesting question of where you stop on CP cap, and my rough answer for that is...
Things are stabilizing.
Give or take, like, 1,000. Once you get that high up, it stops being all that meaningful to continue rising. Right, I need money. We're just gonna make the EU do that. The EU is less important than China. Wait, what just finished? Archives. Instruments of soft power and coil gun batteries. Right. Let us continue on the military train. Yeah, let's get Hestias. You are... Relations good, yeah. As soon as the Pan-Asian Combine comes online, what we're going to immediately do is fuse Japan and South Korea into China. Specifically, that is this China. Turns out, the China that is based out of Taiwan primarily does not have that many interests in dominating all of its neighbors. Shock, awe, not really that much surprise. And this is represented in game. There were a few problems with things. Like, I honestly don't think it's really realistic that China can just do that. Rather, I don't think it's realistic in the sense of Japan or South Korea would willingly join China. Eventually, they're going to be adding a mechanic called hostile claims, which I think would fix a fair bit of this. Just because it will turn a bunch of those claims into no. In fact, these countries do not want to do this for reasons that I think are fairly obvious geopolitically. That's just me. I spent a decent chunk of time studying... Right. I'm leaving these sitting here because I want their nanofactories running. Manufacturing. I should upgrade those. I'm just going to double check. I spent a decent amount of time studying Asian history just because I hadn't before, and it's very interesting. Let's see, we can also upgrade this for 45, and... I mean, I could just build one here. Yeah, that's eventually what we're going to turn all these bases into, but I'm going to delay a bit. And that's the reason why some of the things the game does in regards to unions there, I'm really not sure make all that much sense. These... Oh, your agri-complex, and that means I can also do this upgrade at the same time. Wonderful. I need to get my agri-complexes online everywhere. Let's see, this is primarily producing water. We're at a good spot. I can also upgrade the mine right now. I think that's the only mine I'm going to seriously upgrade. That's not producing ships in queue. Can I upgrade? I cannot upgrade. I should run this, though, and then run that. Yeah, no, we are definitely in. I'm just sort of doing things in regards to my habs, and honestly, I should be doing these smarter, but man, I hate hab management. You have 3 farms, sir. Let's see here. 2,000 crew. This would be 3,000 crew. Alright. This is one of our research rings. 27 is what's being produced. I have 30 spare, so we're going to do some upgrade to universities. Every 3 universities requires a farm. We're also, as part of this, going to need to upgrade our fission modules. One, 2, 3. And this ring is now going to be target priority number 1 for the aliens. Consequences of my actions, we'll deal with it when it comes down to it. Orbit Labs, join Earth Defense, join Earth Defense, join Earth Defense. I honestly realize this video is probably just going to be me continuously doing micro on rebuilding ships. Important. Remind yourself it's important, because this actually is the thing you do to win the game. Much as I might hate it, actually is kind of vital. Where's Earth Shipyard? Alright, once that finishes soon, that will actually help us out tremendously. Zoom Missile, join Jupe.
Order is returning.
Violence is abating.
And one thing I had been considering is just running knowledge to fix this, but as your differences grow higher, the amount your cohesion falls also grows, and I can't run enough. Whatever. Okay. I don't care that much anymore. I have almost 15k. Cool. The aliens are killing... I'm sorry, aliens. That is a choice that you have now made. I honestly don't know what's going on here. Do I need to report this as a bug? Okay, they killed it. That was weird. That was definitely weird. Like, that had to have been weird for more than just me, right?
Standing by.
Ready to go.
Alright, Protectorate I believe currently still does not have anyone capable of
Ready for
assassinating. No, excellent. Moving on. I also realized I have cleared up Q in Mercury. Time to run more refits. One refit. Orbit Las, yep. Pan-Asian Combine, researched. Wonderful. Zoom Missile, join Jupe 2. Alright, with that... Need that eventually. Let's just get it. So we're going to go that down. In terms of techs, our next serious upgrade... Honestly, we're just going to do this. We're going back to throwing everything to globals for a bit.
My expertise.
Let's see here. That is the wrong one to have clicked. Wrong China.
Interests.
Yeah, so we can now federate in a lot. And that's going to save us a lot of CP. We've been producing so much boost, I'm not sure... Like, losing Singapore as a boost producer is going to kind of suck. I don't really think it matters. I really don't think it matters. I'm just going to research this because... there's no strong plan for our project research right now. Zoom missile goes to Jupe. Let's actually do this. Construction. Let's run some more refits. We have any on Earth? Yep. Ceres. We're down to 4.1. Excellent, excellent. That's not good. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of have our guys do things.
Reporting in.
Wait. Do not set policy in the wrong China.
Time to make a move.
Ready for my mission.
And some people do accurately say that it's probably better to fuse this in and remanage it separately.
Establishing contact.
Just because you can re-release China with much higher government stats, which means they have much higher research stats. This is Orbit. This is Orbit. This is Orbit. This isn't wrong. And in fact, part of doing that is what can get you to the... I'm saying meme. What I really mean is a thing that winds up being discussed a lot on the Terra Invicta Discord, which is the 20k research per month. You can actually achieve that in the early 2030s entirely through Earth-based research, through forming Mega China. There's other parts of it, but Mega China is an enormous portion of it. Space-based research, as you can see from what is going on in that research, is definitely better. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot better. I'm just going to give him things.
If you wish to throw your lives
Maybe I don't give him that. Maybe I give him this. Improve relations. But that isn't to say you can't get Earth there. And the less you know about the game and how to go and how to really optimize your space gameplay, the more you should try and optimize your Earth. This is mostly because Earth takes a long time to build up, but also is really hard to take away from you. Like, you saw in this what happened to my Jupiter, my getting into Jupiter and then getting kicked out of Jupiter. It's not a great place to be. Like, China is not getting taken away from me, and if it ever comes to a point where my China can be taken away from me, that's a sign that my save that I have lost that run. That run is dead. I should give up on it and restart and learn to do better next time. Wrong one. Wrong one, me. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Federation. Federate with Japan. Now, again, we could run Conquest for this. I don't think that's overall worth it, especially because it's going to be wrecking a nice, highly industrialized economy. Coolio. One part of this matters, the other part does not. Let's get started on Europe Ascendant.
Policy direction complete.
Eventually we're going to eat Russia and suffer the consequences of having had to eat Russia. Good. We are going to slowly slow down the bleed that is going up to a tier 3 economy and money. Orbitmon is Merc. Orbitmon is Merc. Flagmon is Merc. Orbitmon is Merc. Do we have anything else that I'm actually sending? Jupiter being constructed. I should check that. Mercury. Yes, we have a few more things being constructed. Alright. Why is this rising? Because this is falling down to... Ooh. Hold on up. Okay, yeah, I have been running a bunch of spoils. We're gonna have to do this. Honestly, we're gonna have to do this. You're authoritarian. You can take it in a way that my other China can't as well. Man. We are in a position, all right. Alrighty, we are. That was something the camera did. Federation. I don't think there's any relevant federations for me to grab right now. 18 points. Is that enough to take Finland? That's enough to take Finland. We have some people running around anyway. I'll go take Finland.
Pursuit.
Ready.
Why? Well, it's right there. Moment, I've gotten texted by people. So friends and I are grabbing dinner later, and some people are wondering about pizza preferences.
Tell me.
And the big thing for pizza for me, I honestly like meat on pizza. The big one that I don't like is ham, and I understand that some people consider this sacrilege. I honestly am not a huge pork person in general. No, we are not doing that. Malaysia, Mongolia, I could take Mongolia, whatever. But like for pizza, some of my ooh. Something has happened, and I need to fix how much public support I have. That is the reason why things are going down. I should have looked at that first. That's on me. Cool. Public campaigns are down boosted. We gain some more unity.
Going into hiding.
I get battle stations. Now, let's start a molten heat sinks. I don't know that. We're doing important things with those techs. What do we have here? Well, let's get alien flora. I did do that. Manage Mars shipyard. So can do this. Upgrade to an agricultural complex. Mars shipyard. Mars does not have enough population to make us that much money as of right now. You should have seen this coming. If you've been watching the series, you should have seen this coming. It's all ops centers, baby, all the way down. Going to do 2. You know, this is valuable because it will give us bonuses to the next time they make. Should have checked to see, did they make another facility? Because we still have a servant turned. Eichmann.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I think I named the other thing Zoom Flag. However, I don't exactly remember. And also, once this new Jupiter fleet launches, they're going to be sending quite a few things at me. Oh, right. I do need to refit 11 days, yeah. We do need to refit those up to UV arcs, because that's very important. UV arcs are tremendously better than green arcs. UV phasers, even better, but we're not exactly in a state where we can go for those right now. We will be soon, though, as ultracapacitors are going. And a question you might have right now is, given that Fusion Methodologies is coming online soon, why am I building this fleet? Well, I'm building this fleet for a few reasons. The first of which is because I want Jupiter. The second of which is, even once Fusion Methodologies is done, it's going to take us quite some time to get to the point where fusion drives are useful. Yes, we're going to found another outpost and get more resources. I was just trying to remember, like, what was this ship doing again? Right. It was doing this. It's there. I also now have a bunch of random things floating around. Oh, we definitely do not have enough. Screw it. We can do a fission pile. We can do a second fission pile. We can do a space dock, and we can do a space science lab. Yay! Alright, and we have more space hospitals coming online. Oh my god, that saved us so much money. That is a beautiful, beautiful amount of money to have. Alright, we're still in tolerance. Alright, we need to bribe the Academy again.
What's the up? I will try to
Gross.
sway the public.
Ready for orders.
Let's just increase our overall amount of unity gained. Do this.
Turning up the heat.
Ready.
Not that it actually does not
Removing
really
our
matter,
enemies.
so he can
Standing
instead
by for
just
orders.
run public
When do you
campaign.
need me?
And this is the point where
Bye.
the AI is definitely coming after me now, because there's a complicated thing where the AI is going to incessantly target whichever human faction is in first
Offering
place.
support.
This will
Lending my expertise.
often,
We'll open
but
a
not
channel.
always, be
Though
the
our
player.
methods may differ,
Um,
we both wish to safeguard humanity.
Because the servants partially
advances
count as
in
the
science and
aliens. And that's where things get a little complex. What we're going for, because I like it better, is we're going to be going for Z-Pinch. Z-Pinch is my preferred fusion line. This is because it's the efficient fusion line. Zoom Missile, join Juke 2, join Juke 2, join Juke 2. Alright, are we building anything else for our Jupiter fleet? Spam, orbit, spam, spam. Okay, no. Mercury is now set. We're going to go Jupiter Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Cancel that. Play that order. Alright, Juke 2. We have 4 battleships, which can shred through enemy line ships. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... We have 4 battle cruisers, which kill enemy flankers real well. We have 4 flag monitors that are also designed. This fleet has no ability to settle. I'm glad that I realized I had forgotten a thing before I launched this fleet. That is on me. I can give this Kuiper Block 6 class frigate. That is on me. I should have done something about that earlier. Whoopsies. But I caught myself before I did something truly stupid. 1 more month before we launch. Cool. But let me go double check my Mercury fleet because we have some shipyards opening up. And we have 31 ships.
The people will come to our side.
What I'm actually going to do is go to my Mercury shipyard. And since these are all open now, I'm going to upgrade them to the next highest level. And once that's done, we're printing another attack fleet. And then we're going to print another attack fleet. And then we're going to continue printing attack fleets until we just wipe the aliens out. That is this station's purpose. One ship upgrading, one ship upgrading. Coolio. We're at 2,600. The other one is going to need to upgrade. Manufacturing can upgrade later. Yes. Things look good. Man, we're eating into our water super hard, though.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Annoyed. On, join Merc Defense, orbit on, join Merc Defense. Spam block 10, join Merc Defense. Actually. Building a ship, it's going to take me 41 days. Let's build 2 of them as safety. That won't change all that much, in all honesty. Why is this now unpowered? Oh, because I'm upgrading them. Doop doop. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, the prophecy has come true. I'm spending basically the entirety of this segment just upgrading ships. Womp womp. But, looks like the upgrades are done. Looks like the upgrades are done, and that means I can just do things again.
Our associates are now in charge.
Yeah, Finland. Which we need to make sure is allied with the EU. Alright. This is worth keeping. Yeah, that's worth keeping. EU have ended their alliance. You don't say. Let's see here. We are now down to there. Rising up to 2.8. That's a lot better than where we were.
Where to?
Here too, automatic.
Reporting in.
We're back up to close enough. Oh, 1 minute. Let's just do a big old round of go to ground.
Ready.
Ready to go.
Everyone loves going to ground,
Ready
right?
for my mission.
No problems going to ground.
Initiating
And
Standing by for orders.
November is when we can merge a lot of things into China and get everything going there again.
Going into hiding.
Dude.
Going silent.
Ba-da-da.
Going silent.
Hunkering down.
Initiating deep cover.
Initiating deep cover.
Alright, alright.
Violence is abating.
Also periodically check how the aliens are doing on ship production. Okay, yeah, they're kicking that to high gear now. That's spicy. That's very spicy. Should be able to be taken. Steel Tower Station will send reinforcements with a lot of battleships. Okay. Alright, so these are really bad for our missile ships. I am going to learn from my mistakes. But unfortunately, coils really aren't online yet because we're waiting for improved coils to be able to be researched. Let's learn from our mistakes. So, we have a bunch of really nasty ships that are anti-missile. Unfortunately, coils are the answer to that, but what we're going to do is take our zoom monitors, and we are just going to be building a few more big ship busters out of these. going to be relatively light. We're going with Lance Heads. Zoom Spam is what their name is going to be. And we're just going to supplant our Mercury fleet a little bit because I want to make sure that this penetration into Jupiter actually works. So we're going to add 4 more ships. Let me just double check. I assume missile class would take 152 days. Yeah. And our lovely asteroid guy, repair and resupply.
Ready for
Trying to
orders.
automate missions.
Where do you need me?
At your service.
You were supposed to go to ground. I clicked the wrong thing.
I'm here.
At your service.
See how this is going. Alright.
Lending my
Equality is nearly
expertise.
high.
Making things safe for our people.
Going off the grid.
Let's double check water. Water is currently becoming a problem. I'm unsurprised. This is where all the water we want is. $430 is not bad. 48, 45 is better though, so we're going to send them out to here. Ah, it's even relatively short. Cool. Oh, yay. More agri-complexes have come online. That is Mercury. Ooh. Where did that come from? Okay, that was not one of the 2 fleets. Ooh, Titan Lancer battleship actors. Okay, they're hitting Mars hard. They're hitting it in September. Let's go double check Mars. Mars is not set up for that. I have 23 ships. What is coming in is 13 ships of problems. 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. I want 30 ships in order to deal with that. It's arriving on the 6th of September. Let's test something. None of these are easily able to get there. And Earth. What would it take to get my ships from Earth to Mars? Fast enough. That's too much. Orbit mod. Let's see what it would take to get you there fast enough. 1813. Alright, alright. That's not fast enough. Okay, so that's not fast enough to actually make it there. This, let's see here. Oof. Okay, yep. Alright, build by September. July, August, September. 3 months, 90 days. We are going to get another battlecruiser in. 91 days. 6th of July to 6th of September. 60 days. Not fast enough. Gonna build 3 more of these and pray, honestly. So, I'm still doing Athenas because all of the ships there currently are using Athenas. And it's possible
Things are
that...
cooling off.
I don't think retrofitting them to lance heads is better than getting more Athenas. But man, this is gonna be spicy. This is gonna be spicy. We do want that. I'm too far down. The plus side is I can manually turbo yeet, and that will help. And that might be what saves us. Yeah. Yeah. The aliens are now coming in strong, and I need to actually not do that. That is dumb. Let's not. Let's start on that. I get that by time. Yes. Unlikely to matter, but might matter. Yep, we're an interesting time land. We're an interesting times land. But that's what the game's about. Like, I'm actually really glad that the aliens are throwing this much at me right now, despite the fact that it might be a problem, right? That's the wrong China. Unification November. Unification November.
Offering assistance.
And this is the reason, this is also the main reason why,
Securing our interests.
there are some people who, like, really seriously think that what they ought to do is build a fleet that is capable of defending, like, Earth and Mars and their entire inner system at once, and this is just a bad idea, because until you're in late fusion, you don't have the time. The aliens will get there before you're able to. Oh, I'm
Order
out
is
of
returning.
water. I'm very out of water. Cancel that. Don't care about that one. This is Kuiper again. And this being out of water is honestly the price I pay for the amount that I've decided to simply go for research. Like, this water problem is enough that I might go and turn off some of my campuses. Yeah, well, let's go here and, nah, that won't help that much. What does upgrade all cost? Haha, no. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for a little bit. Just gonna wait for a little bit. Yep. Okay, that helps. End of August. Maybe useful. Orbit Laz, rejoin Mars. Yeah. End of August. We are going to... They're still in tolerance with us, though. And the Academy has decided that they're just mad at us. Whatever. End of August, next Jupiter fleet goes out. Pacific Defense League, actually pretty good.
Lending my expertise.
As far as unions go, if you're not doing big China.
Lending my expertise.
Alright. Oh, right, yes, we were upgrading a mine. Now our water's back on to reasonable amounts of production. Let's see. Everything is going. Everything is going. Manage this one. We are going to do the same thing of just upgrading to this, and also upgrading this, and upgrading this. Hey, never mind. Also, look at how much that 15% did. Like, I'm not sure if you saw, we went from 700 to 1.2k purely through getting a 15% bonus to our water income. Mining percent matters. Mining percent matters a lot. It's the best stat in the game. Let's see how the EU is doing. It's still trying to push us down towards 3.4. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Just gonna go check something. What I'm going to do is make sure that my nuclear states are allied to each other. Because it'd be real bad if the initiative, given what they're doing right now, just decided to be a problem. Would not be happy about that. And, yeah, let's just go.
Offering counsel.
Good. More agri's coming
Lending my
online.
expertise.
Lending my expertise.
Offering counsel.
Things are stabilizing.
Things are cooling off.
Alright, that might be useful. That might save some of our ships. Let's get started on this one. And, we can drop that back down to boost you. Alright, Mercury Shipyard. We have, did I forget to do the other thing? Of course I did. Of course I forgot to do the other thing. Oh, we need more power. Fascinating. This is the one awkward thing about Mercury sometimes, is that Zoom spam joined you too. Alright. They're just going to keep building up. I can either wait another half year or I can go for it. Let's see here. We have 16 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the assumption that each of those can take one out. That will be coming for me. I think this fleet can take it. I'm not positive this fleet can take it, but I think this fleet can take it, and I am willing to risk it for the biscuit on that. 30 weeks. We're going. It's possible they try and intercept that fleet, and what winds up happening is I have to manually run it so that we don't waste missiles. Which would be sad.
The human brain
But it might
can
happen.
store.
Alright, ultra capacitors. Excellent. Sure. Sure. Phased array lasers. These are the best lasers in the game. We are just going for them. The main reason why we're going to just go for them is because we have a tremendous pile of exotics. If this attempt to take Jupiter fails,
Offering support.
the next one's gonna work.
Lending my expertise.
Alright,
Help them.
Offering
so,
support.
Mars Defense. That's coming online soon. I think I'm going to end this video at the major defense of Mars, because we are getting some more ships. We're going to let them show up. They're either going to come after my station, which is fine, or they're going to start bombarding, in which case... Yep. So, we're going to go down to 3. This fleet is nasty. Let us do the defense of Mars. And this is how fast a good bombardment fleet can kill a base. Like, we're liable to have to rebuild that base. Alright. We have a lot of ships coming. Oh, there's also B. I'd forgotten about B. I think we're going to first do this. I'm probably not going to accept this. Maybe I will. Honestly, I think I will. This is going to be a pain to run. That is honestly... that continues to be the big thing where I'm like, I would like to get through this game quickly. Right, reaction products. And I realized, honestly, a bunch of those ships were old ships that were made using old methods. But in our Mars shipyard, we are not building that because it will take too long. We are going to queue up more of these.
Violence is abating.
And maybe that will bait them to sending another fleet at Mars. Honestly, could be kind of nice. Oh, this is bad. Well, sad about who it hit, but what you gonna do? Let me just double check what those do. Indulgent doesn't matter that much. Addict is the one that I actually need to fix, so I'm gonna save up for that. Yeah. So, oh, they're sending their big boy at me. That actually might be ideal. That actually might be ideal. Oh, yeah, never mind. Well, they have decided to send one of their major fleets at me. Honestly, let's play. Especially considering I got another one coming, baby. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of resources. Those are orbits. Never mind. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Where is Zoom? Where's my Zoom missile? There's my Zoom missile. Right, yes. Orbit versus Zoom, very different because of the amount of armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's Zoom lands? We'll get some more later. But yeah, now that we're at this stage of the game, really what we're going to be doing is print fleet every... $152 days, new fleet goes out and attacks. Eventually, we're going to get set up where we can start breaking the alien asteroid bases. Like, I'm honestly sending the next one at them if this Jupiter one fails. And, yeah. Relatively short video this time because we had a lot of micro to do. As we can see, the EU is getting real close to its government being finished up, which will help our research. The Republic of China is getting closer to fixing its welfare. This is the one penalty you have for doing a lot, and we're losing a lot of economy because of the spoils, but we no longer need to run spoils there, actually. Here, we'll do that. Soon enough, China is going to eat both South Korea and Japan, which is going to help us out in a bunch of regards for that. I don't actually need that much. Because that will open up some more of our CP cap, where we take, I don't know, Russia? Maybe start on Vietnam and Myanmar, and... Yeah, we were in an awkward bit because we have no other really good expansion location. I might take Russia and just feed its regions that China can eat to China, and then feed the rest of it to the EU. And we go take the US back at some point. Oh, God. Maybe we throw a revolution in the US. Or... I guess I could start building Africa. Yep. We're in an awkward spot on Earth because we have no good, easy Earth expansion next, but, that's for next time, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one all. I hope you stay cool, given how terrible the outside is. Catch you later.